As welcome back to the final Little John show, Baja and the Soda Clan. As this is the final episode that we will feature on the Little John show. This is the wrap-up, conclusion, yada yada yada. I'm Randal, Spade, calling the action. This episode's a little bit shorter. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. They don't tell me the time frame. As it's Johnny, Man on Jupiter, Rockstar, Baja. And I don't know who the other guy is. As they're fighting Jess and the Chornik. As we are here, it's Last of Us Supply Raid Checkpoint. A civil war between the Soda Clan. As Johnny gets destroyed, it's not pretty good. As we miss Johnny, as we want to plug in Johnny, you can see all Johnny adventures on Doctor Who On Demand, Team Fury, Burn, random episodes on Uncharted Conquer, Team Nightmare, Clone Force 99. I mean, all the clans Johnny was in. All the Team Fury stuff, the duo between Doc and Johnny. Classic Uncharted videos. Classic Last of Us. Overwatch. I mean, Rogue Company. I mean, Johnny was a staple, man. One of the backbones in the early years on Doctor Who. He is missed every single day. He fell off the face of the earth. We still don't know what happened to him. He never came back. Unfortunately, he is missed very much wherever he is. Johnny, we miss you. You can see all his adventures on Doctor Who On Demand, and even this now on demand. As this is a Soda video. The Soda Clan is canon, as it is a shitty clan that the Doctor was a part of following Rockin' early on during the Uncharted run that was on Last of Us. It's not a great clan, but it is canon. It has been mentioned over the years, and not much archival footage on the series, but to be honest, it doesn't need it, as it's not something worth showing. As this basically is just to show it because it's Baja, it's what he's been in for years. It makes sense for the episode to cast this as Baja fighting somebody, running up like an idiot and getting lit up. As that guy gets knocked down, Baja gets revived by Adam, Rockstar. As Adam, you could see all the Uncharted moments on demand on Doctor Who with Rockstar. And he was a part of the Sony Pony Splatoon volume series coming after the Doctor. And he's been done in multiversal variants of him on the Extinction of the Multiverse. All of that on demand on Doctor Who. And even the Chorniks in this, as the Chornik multiversal variants on demand on Doctor Who. On demand. See, Jess is in this match too on the other team. As you can see, Jess with Burn on Uncharted on demand on Doctor Who. And also Jess 666 from Earth 666. Extinction of the Multiverse, a variant of her, an evil variant of her, if that, as an evil nun on that Earth. And she tried to kill the Doctor on demand on Doctor Who. And my goodness. As Baja gets lit up because he sucks. Ha ha! And Johnny gets annihilated. Rockstar gets fucked. as this is just a sparring match. Has no relevance in who wins or loses. It's just a friendly 4v4, basically a sparring match. You know, civil war if you want to call it. It's funny that Adam's in this match because honestly, Adam talked a lot of shit about the soda when he left, when he joined Burn, and then put the blame on Doctor Who, and Doctor Who took the fall. Took the fall because he had to build being a villain. Why not? Doc had nothing to lose. Doc was fine regardless. Clearly history has shown that, as Adam lied about it and got away with it, but we know the truth. Do you know who also knows the truth? Johnny. Do you know who also knows the truth? Jess. And though Jess might never admit it in this day and time as Baja shivs, Jess will never admit that, but she knows deep down because she was there and she saw it, and she told Doctor, you shouldn't have to go through with that. So if she lies about it, that's called hypocrite. But hey, what do I know? I'm a broadcaster. Teat my own, I guess. As Baja puts a grenade and throws it. A dirk. Like a madman. And throwing shit like a madman. And Johnny looking at him like he's a fucking idiot. As Johnny always thought he was a fucking idiot, because Johnny would agree with the Doctor on that. Though Johnny will never tell that to Baja's face, because Johnny's just a nice guy. I mean, Johnny didn't hate Baja, just found him annoying and weird. But hey, that's not a lie either. I don't make up shit. Ha ha! As this sparring match is going underway, as Johnny's down, and Johnny's getting executed as Baja does nothing and doesn't give a shit. Probably because Johnny's, not white. Because Baja's racist. Ha ha! But hey, teach your own, I guess. Of course Baja's not going to go kill Sprite. Or maybe he is. And finally he stabs fucking the Chornik in the back. The greatest moment in history just unfolded. And my goodness, is fucking Baja stabbed Sprite in the back. My prayers have been answered. That was the greatest moment in Doctor Who history. Now on demand on Doctor Who. My God, it's canon. It is indeed canon. Ha ha! As even the Doctor of Pace approves. And my goodness. As chaos engulfs, Baja's team is up now. And I just want to say that Johnny was always a good Last of Us player. In the days of Last of Us when it was shit, Johnny really cared and really excelled. And I had to give it to Johnny. Johnny was one of the greatest as he fucking shivs another guy. As Johnny was one of the real ones. Baja, though, he was shit. Rockstar was good. We'll give it to Chornik. Chornik was good. When it comes to Jess, well, I don't want to say anything bad about Jess, because I really cared to make peace. But hey, us at Doctor Who, we really cared to make peace with her, but she was never the best player at most games. Overwatch was a different story. That was her true calling. As Rockstar gets fucked, and Baja slow as shit for the save, as Johnny goes running in, shooting, lighting them up and killing them. And Baja just kind of creeping around like an idiot. going for the supply box for a bag of chips and some booze. God, this game didn't age very well in the modern day. Like, my God, look how boring and clunky it is. The fact that the Doctor spent a lot of years here really makes you think. If games were, there wasn't anything good back then, it's all you had, so you had to deal with what you had. As Baja backs up because he knows he'll get obliterated. Trying to corner shoot behind a van. Shoots him, gets him, executes him. He's out of here. And now Baja's shooting him. Gets the twat squad member. Get those fucking twats out of here. Ha ha! And my God, Johnny jumps over, hopping over and checkpoint. As once upon a time, the Doctor obliterated LNF and Sourface on this map. Good times, by the way. Fortunately, you can't see that on demand on Doctor Who. Day and age, that was when he was the handyman. It's a shame we don't have record of Handyman or Deadpool. But hey, it's Doctor Who, not Deadpool or Handyman. Johnny dominates out of everyone. Baja went around getting mostly shiv kills. But hey, teach your own, I guess. We'll be right back. And we got a Soda Baja Blast clip montage. As Baja throws grenades, a Dirk gets him. You better get in a Dirk kill. It's not hard. Just throw the bomb and say, a Dirk, Admal Akbar, praise Allah. As Baja beats him with a fucking stick. As Baja's got some Molotovs. Burn. As Baja burns him. For being an ex-member of Burn, I kind of expect you to burn as Markin goes down. And it cuts off because he doesn't want to show fucking Avery die like a bum. Ha ha! As Baja fucking swings the stick and hits him. Fucking beats him with a stick. As Baja creeping, going for a shiv kill. What else would he fucking go for? Is he gonna aim a gun? No. Because Baja can't aim a fucking gun. As Baja crouching again. Gonna smoke bomb, pull a fucking rock. Smoke bomb, fucking shiv. Fucking Baja shoots him. Kills that fucker. You know he was about to die. He was about to get lit up as he cut out of it. And Baja burns this guy. Burn. He is an ex-member of Burn. Gotta give it to him. I do like that. Baja doesn't go for the bow kill. Just wants to one hit fucking stick him. 'Cause that's all Baja can fucking do. Is Baja swinging fucking home run fucking Red Sox. Fuck you, Mike. And Baja going for another shiv. Go figure. Baja burning again. Going burn style on his ass. Suicidal. Ha ha! Baja finally shooting with a bow. Missed. Fucking shot his dick off. Shooting another dick off. Shooting his fucking dick again. Like, Baja, stop going for his dick. What's wrong with you? We'll be right back. As we are back as the Soda Clan is frickin' Sprite and Baja at it. As yes, we're not taking any ad breaks this episode. Because it is the blow off of the Baja Little John show conclusion of the quadrilogy. As Baja Shorty fucking hits him, misses, fucking finally knocks him with the shorty, going rock style on him, fucking stabs him over and over again like a fucking madman. As this guy's down and Sprite's getting lit up and that shit's blocking my view. As this guy's shooting and Baja's trying to figure out what to fucking do. As he crafts a damn smoke bomb and crafts a shiv as Sprite gets fucking killed. As fucking Baja gets obliterated. Why? Because he was trash. Baja's whole playbook is spray with the full auto like an idiot. Shiv, smoke, Molotov, grenade, whack with a stick. Like clearly this guy wouldn't have lasted on Frag Nation like the other clans. And that's why he's in the Soda clan, because it's a fucking casual clan. Ha ha! That's not a knock, that's a fact. I'm not making shit up to feel better about myself. And see, Baja goes for a fucking shiv. Like I said. Ha ha! It's the Soda clan moving up in the world. Not really. They had 10 years to move up in the world. All they did was move up in years and get older. But the skills stayed the same. The stats stayed the same. The success, what success? Their only stat is being fucking Rock's ally. And that's only because Rock needed an alibi. A squeaky clean clan to be allies with, to fall back on and get away with the shenanigans. And that's a fact. That's the true origin of why Soda was an ally. And don't look at the Doctor. That was a Havoc decision. Because Havoc wanted an ally clan to have an alibi, and Doctor just found one. So clearly it was a Havoc decision at first thought of. But Doc was the one who recruited Soda. But hey, teach your own, I guess, as another guy gets knocked down being marked while Baja hides behind a wall, throwing a fucking smoke bomb, fucking shiving him, and going to fucking stab this guy and fucking getting obliterated. But hey, teach your own, I guess. Ha ha! As you're watching the Soda clan being acknowledged on Doctor Who, now on demand. Canon. It always was canon. But this is the Soda clan. The Soda clan. Soda Sprite. Soda Pepsi. Soda Dr. Pepper. Soda Baja Blast. Soda Sierra Mist. Soda. And Soda getting destroyed. Boom. Dead. As Baja crawls and fucking fades away to obscurity as they teabag him because he's trash. Ha ha! And my goodness. This is not looking good for Soda. They're down 7-9. Now 6-9. As Baja's AFK, he's knowing he's losing right now. And this is the Little John Show on Doctor Who On Demand. Ha ha! As Baja buying shit. Now they're down 5-9. As he follows his worthless leader into battle right now. As Sprite goes one way and Baja gets lit the fuck up. Should have followed his leader. But hey. As Baja with the YouTube play button on his back, when in reality he's a Twitch person, not a YouTube person. But hey, false advertising and catfishing, canon and on demand for everybody to see. Because I got proof right here. As Baja moves forward with these two idiots, as he gets this box, now he can fucking get lit up, hops over and gets killed. He should have stayed put behind the log, but not very intelligent is Little John. Sprite goes for a flank, throws a Molotov, burns him, gets lit up, and then he gets burned himself, and fucking Sprite's dead. Because he's a trash leader and a trash... Hey, Randal Spade here. Soda Clan, at their finest. Losing, which is what they did most of the time. Never could win big money matches. Out of all the major clans on Last of Us, they were at the bottom. Every clan, every major clan that was known, Soda was at the tippity bottom. That doesn't even make sense, but we're running with it, because why not? Maybe what I said is cringe, maybe it's not, but it doesn't matter, because you're watching the Soda Clan cringe, so that's worse. As Baja goes like a madman with a machete. And Soda Sprite dies and he's out of the action. Ha ha! As now they're down 3-4 with 0 lives. As Baja fucking armoring up like he's gonna come back and win. And my God, as he picks that up, Baja waiting, throws a smoke bomb, runs in there, fucking didn't even get him. Baja throwing a smoke again. He's out of smokes. His teammates getting fucked. There's not many people left. And Baja really fucking flopping the gun skills, which is proof of everything I've stated. And Baja went negative. My goodness, Soda was trash. We'll be right back. My God, Randal Spade here, back in the action as the Soda Clan. Soda Sprite and Soda Baja Blast on the beach map. As this map, a lot of crazy rock moments at this map. And another thing that happened is this is the map where Doc met SAH and was in a party and fought against them, where they really noticed Doctor to fight the war against LNF. That's where all that stuff began. Even though that topic's not really talked about much, as Sprite goes for a snipe and misses like a motherfucker because he's not a Misfit member. Had to fucking swap to the shorty just to knock him because he couldn't get a headshot. And that doesn't get any more embarrassing than that. Ha ha! As the Soda Clan is up and winning now. As I'm spitting because I don't give a shit about the Soda Clan. But we're doing this episode anyway because we need to showcase the Little John show on fucking Dead by Daylight, which is his main fucking game. And then we need to show the game of where it started for the Little John show, the fucking Soda Clan. Because it matters for the story that Doctor Who's trying to tell. Not much of a story when Baja's going 0-2 across the board, making 0-3. Ha ha! As Baja respawns, looking all stupid. Soto had the lead, now they're losing the lead. And my goodness, as Baja crafts a Molotov because he needs to one-shot burn somebody as a shortcut to get a kill. And look at this as they're going right in. As Baja gets a dirked, as that guy gets fucking obliterated. And Baja fucking aiming the Molotov. Baja 0-4 now. And if you want proof Baja was shit at Last of Us, there you go. You can call me a liar all you want, but there is proof right here and there. Because I know what I saw back in the day. As a former clan leader, the Doctor evaluates people he plays with. Even though he wasn't the clan leader of Soda, still evaluated his surroundings. Always evaluates everybody he performs with. Because it matters to evaluate yourself and who you're associating with. And Baja was always one of those players that just was always shit. Nice guy, chill guy, good friend when he was. But just not the best of player. This is a competitive game. You need to be a best player. As Baja finally gets a kill with a shortcut. Throwing a Molotov and burning them, Burn style, which Burn made famous back in 2013 on this game. Ha ha! As Burn was originally part of Misfit, as a division of Misfit, it eventually branched out into its own thing. As Burn has been canon on Doctor Who, but the glory days of Burn were 2013, 2014. The late 2014 version and the 2018 version and 2017 versions and even the 2020 version were not the best version of Burn. Though Burn existed, as Doctor tried to milk it and try to make it what it used to be, it always was a failure for the Doctor, trying to rebuild and recreate the magic of Burn with new people on new games. It never worked out for him. Unfortunately, as Burn's glory days were just 2013, 2014, could never duplicate the magic twice. Though it did have a little success, just couldn't duplicate the same magic as the original version. Which is kind of normal if you think about it, because you really can't switch out and switch in and try to make it work. It just doesn't work like that most of the time. But hey, it's a thing. We acknowledge it. We're not sugarcoating it. And we're not ashamed by it either. As outside Burn, the Doctor and the Deadpool and Handyman had a lot of success without Burn. But hey, teach your own, I guess. As Baja keeps getting obliterated, as Soda's definitely losing. As Soda Sprite's throwing in the towel with his YouTube play button, pretending he's a YouTube gamer. In reality, he makes Pokemon videos. But hey, catfishing's a thing. And ladies and gentlemen, he is the Chornik. Ha ha! And a shitty clan leader of a shitty clan and a failed football star in college. As Baja tries to corner fucking shoot like he's good. And Sprite just gets burned because he's a failure across the board. As Baja trying to creep, decides to shoot instead and barely getting him. Still got him. As they're a dirk and as Baja throws smokes. Heals the fuck up. As they're almost out of lives. As Baja going for this guy. Fucking melee. Fucking what is he doing? Fucking panicking. Getting obliterated. As Baja is fucking on his back crawling. As fucking this guy comes for the fucking save. You better hurry up and get Baja. Run out of time as Baja gets fucking obliterated. Baja's going negative. Like a motherfucker. And Baja's upgrading. Like it's gonna matter. Who the fuck do you think you are? Dark Angel? Remember Dark Angel? He's a name. Man, he doesn't get mentioned ever. I think this is his only mention in the history of this series out of 7,000 plus videos. My God. As we've mentioned Sourface and many others, but definitely not him. What's he doing nowadays? We'll tell you nothing. As Baja comes in for the fucking save, gets a dirk like a motherfucker, and gets lit up and executed as they teabag for the win, and Soda Clan loses while both sodas go negative. And that's the Soda Clan in a nutshell. We'll be right back. As we are here with the Soda Clan again at the university, another good map for Last of Us. The Doctor does miss a lot of the Last of Us maps. They were good. Especially sniping down this hallway. As the Doctor would run to that box area over there, throw a shiv and smoke bomb somebody. Good old days. Towards the end of the Doctor's Last of Us run is on demand on Doctor Who, but the best times in there is Deadpool and Handyman. Unfortunately, there's no archive of it. As Baja goes in swinging and missing. Lit up. As there's a fucking boxing match going on. As Baja gets saved. As Rocky Balboa for the win. Yo, Adrian, we did it. As Baja dies anyway, still going negative. Soda Sprite sniping and failing because he's trash. And the guy was AFK. Well, not moving, not AFK, but still, Sprite had an opportunity and flopped it. Sprite's not very bright, is he? When your name's Corey, what do you expect? As fucking the Soda Clan getting shit. And my goodness. Crafting like a motherfucker. Hopping up here. That's the only downside of this map in the classroom is you gotta hop over shit just to get in the damn fucking building. Just to come up here, hit that thing, and then freaking get lit up by somebody hiding. It's a good thing this game is fading away and it'll be shut down soon. And then it'll never return because it is outdated as a motherfucker. It did not age. But still, idiots play this. Because it's all they ever had and they gotta cling on to it. Kind of like the Battlefront people in a sense, but not to that extent. As this game had had basically over a decade of life. As Battlefront hasn't even hit a decade yet. As this guy gets knocked down, as Baja gets obliterated, and chaos and smoke, and everybody's shooting up, as Sprite trying to be fucking dominating, as fucking getting lucky, killing everybody, and making a save. As Baja making his way. Too bad we don't have a downtown match. I could have used the thing. Making my way downtown, literally, no pun intended. Missed opportunity. But hey, teach your own, I guess. Downtown, that's where Mike made the music video. On demand on Doctor Who, by the way. Minus the music, of course, because we're not idiots and trying to get copyright struck. As Baja makes an a dirk, wants to praise Allah instead of Jesus. Converting to another religion. As Baja just walks right up to him, kind of misses what is going on. But hey, teach your own, I guess. As we're going to ignore what just happened, because I think everybody looks stupid. As a dirk, and misses. As Baja craping. So does Sprite's in trouble, and Baja fucking assists Sprite as Baja's still going negative. Barely getting kills. As Baja's getting lit up. Baja's still negative. And Baja's dead again. You want proof Baja sucked at Last of Us? Here you go. Game after game, nothing's changed. He was like that his entire Last of Us run. And let me just say this. Doctor has nothing bad to say about the person that he was to him when they were friends. As Baja's the one that turned on Doctor when Doc just made a political opinion that Baja couldn't accept, which was a fact, and Trump did state what Doctor said, but because Baja's a hardcore Christian and a hardcore Trump supporter, Baja threw away a friendship and started a dramatic war that to this day Baja gets fucking attacked. But hey, Doctor Who didn't strike first, but what Doctor Who does is he keeps on striking until he sees fit. And here we are almost 10 years later, and we're not seeing fit anytime soon. As Baja gets smoked, the other guy gets stabbed as Baja slashes him. Doesn't even get the kill, it was an assist. And Baja throws a smoke, goes in for the fucking stab, and kills him. For the record, all the disses ever on Baja, all the parodies, all the disses, Baja had it coming as he struck first. We never said Baja was a bad person, but towards Doc he was in the end. And just didn't give a shit. Never did give a shit to this day. Therefore, what Doc does is justified regardless. Does Doc take it too far? Abso-freaking-lutely. But hey, Baja struck first. If Baja would have just been peaceful and be nice and be a good person, Doc would have been a good person back. As it goes for anybody. Doc, whether there's beef, a grudge or not, Doc is never the one to strike first, but he does keep striking. And the grudge can end any time, as the door is always open to anybody out there, as the grudge is with you, not Doc. As Doc doesn't hold grudges. All Doc does is keep on striking to the people who had it coming. And if they want the hostility stopped, and the drama and the chaos and the antics stopped, all they have to, they know where Doc is. He's not hard to find, as he's sitting here making a Doctor Who episode of Baja getting fucking shotgunned like an idiot and then his head stomped in. That's where Doc is right now. And you can see it all on demand on Doctor Who. As Soda's winning up 1, can Soda make a comeback and win the game? As he's crafting a Molotov to burn him. And hey, as Baja sees him, marking him, as Baja goes in a little closer, getting a little closey. As Baja ready to strike, hiding behind a tree. As Baja doesn't know if he's still there or not. As Baja gets the Molotov, throws it, burns him, lives up to being a Burn member. We're not going to knock it to him. Baja is a legit Burn member, and we acknowledge him and Burn. And we acknowledge he's not a good player at Last of Us. We also acknowledge that he was a good friend. But in the end, he wanted to be an asshole, so Doctor Who will be an asshole back over and over and over again, maybe till the end of time. Who knows? But hey, Doctor Who never struck first. As Soda's definitely got this match in the bag, which they needed coming off so many losses so far. We skipped over a few matches, which were losses, just because they were repeat maps that we didn't want to show the same map again. As we're wrapping this up, we're only doing 2 more segments after this, and this episode is over. As Baja waiting silently for his moment. Baja's moving. Ha ha. As Baja's getting lit up and obliterated. And just like that. Proof Baja's trash. Ha ha. As they're looking at the guy who struck Baja, trying to avenge Baja. You don't want to avenge him. He's two-faced over a political debate. As Baja crafts another Molotov, gets the machete, as there's only under 3 minutes on the clock, as everybody's on last stand, sudden death, as the Soda Clan is up 1 player. It could backfire on them. As Baja goes rushing in, throws a Molotov, misses. As Baja getting antsy, going right in, rushing, throwing smokes. As he melees, gets him down, and Baja wins the fight. My goodness. Baja had his one moment, and he pulled it off. We're not going to discourage it at all. It's legit. Desperation does wonders for people that desperate. As Baja going right in, meleeing like a madman. And Soda wins the game. My God. As Baja barely went positive. We'll be right back. as the Soda Clan is on the dam, as this was Doctor's favorite map back in the day. This is where he got the 45 defensive downs defending the lockbox against L and F. Hell, this is where Rock defeated SAH in the one time only ever where Doc got revenge on SAH and never played him ever again. And they still don't have a rematch as Baja gets obliterated, as this map has been very generous to Doc over the years. All not available on demand, unfortunately. Lost in time. It was a different time, hell, it wasn't even Doc, it was Deadpool and Handyman, but hey, teach your own, I guess. As Soda's losing already. My goodness. As Soda Nuka Darks in this match. As Baja AFK, as we're going to fast forward because who knows what the fuck this idiot's doing. As Soda lost a member. As Amber joined the game. As Baja's down here by himself, as we're going to fucking fast forward because this is boring. As he's AFK again. And I guess Baja has died multiple times because we keep fast forwarding seeing Baja dying. Too bad we're not showing it. Just, I don't know. Skim through this and get it over with. That's the best we can do. You're not really missing much as Baja dies a lot. So showing it over and over again may be funny, but at the same time, it's like, it's the same old thing over and over again. Nothing's changed. Don't need to show it a billion times. You already get the gisto of what it is. Remember Gistio? My God, Ninja Vanis, SAH, a name we don't mention, which you could see a version of him from Extinction of the Multiverse on demand on Doctor Who. But that's his only mention ever in the series history. Ha ha! As I'll give Gistio a little credit, as even though when Doctor Who was doing Rock, Gistio was kind of civil with Doc and didn't hold a grudge like some people. So we'll give Gistio credit where credit's due as Baja gets fucking obliterated again. And that guy gets obliterated. And this guy running away like a pussy about to be obliterated. And yep, here it goes. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As he throws the Dirks and runs away. And he barely got out of there. Teach your own, I guess. As Baja spawns in after dying 40 times. As Baja making his way on the dam, going down there for some fucking reason, instead of helping his team. Not really good at teamwork. Kind of a Soda thing, though, because if they actually used teamwork, maybe they would actually beat other teams. But clearly not. Like I said, is they don't have much stats as a clan under their belt. And maybe piss poor teamwork is the factor, as clearly Baja didn't help his team. Rather go down by the water like an Alabamian white trash that he is. But hey, teach your own, I guess, is Baja letting his teammate die. They're out of lives now. As Baja just not giving a shit about anything. Definitely a piss poor teammate if I've ever seen one. Definitely a piss poor friend too if he's going to unfriend Doctor over a political comment that could have been resolved by just saying we agree to disagree, but teach our own, I guess, as Baja fucking cringy struggles to get that guy. Still got him, though. We'll give it to him. When you're panicking, as his team is finally helping him. I wouldn't even help him because he didn't help you, but hey, teach your own, I guess. As this guy comes closing in on Baja, throws a fucking Molotov and burns him. He is an ex-Bird member, kind of expected it to him. Throws in a dirk at him, misses. At least he burned him, though. And there's a guy behind us. He fucking smokes and fucking gets it on him and goes for the stabby stabs and gets lit up and obliterated and executed. And Baja's out of that game. And it's all on Nuka Dark. My God, another Soda Man. The fate of the Sodas lands on Nuka Dark as he gets one guy, has to reload, gets obliterated, and costs the game for Soda as Soda loses again. We'll be right back. As here we are, Randal Spade here, the main event of the Baja and the Soda clan. As Johnny dancing. At one time he was happy. That's before Sprite stiffed him. And yes, Sprite did stiff him. True story. Johnny would agree with me if he was here to speak for himself. And so would Jess. Jess knows the truth too. But she'll probably lie about it today just to be on Baja's side. And you can't really trust her word for it. She is the one that drove Johnny off the game to begin with. So, hey, teach your own, I guess. As the Soda clan is Rockstar, Sprite, and Johnny, a.k.a. Soda Cherry. As the Soda clan at their finest, ending it on a good note for the Soda clan, as we think we've proven our point in the other matches. But let's just end it on a better note for the Soda clan, just to pay respect for. Well, Doctor even being there, as the Soda clan gave Doctor, an opportunity to be a part of a clan again on Last of Us, following the Rock split and Rock departure. So that's a good thing, as we're going to acknowledge that and appreciate Sprite for the offer, as all of Soda wasn't all bad. Things only took a twist and turn when Baja turned into a little asshole and a fake fucking two-faced motherfucker. But hey, teach their own, I guess, but we acknowledge the good. We're not going to sugarcoat shit, as everybody touching each other and jerking off each other. My goodness. A Soda mopping the floor with them. Probably fighting nobodies, though, let's be honest. Not fighting anybody famous. It's Johnny dancing. As, man, we miss Johnny. Johnny was a real one. Wherever he is, we hope he's doing good. And Johnny, the door is always open wherever you are. There needs to be a conclusion to the Doctor and Johnny story. There needs to be an ending at least. And Doc just needs to know if you are alright wherever you are. Because he misses you very much. And wishes things were different. And he's depressed he couldn't save you. And depressed that you had to see the villain thing after seeing the Jess villain thing. And it just wasn't a happy place of where you were at. And it's just a bad situation, unfortunately. But hopes that wherever you left to, that you're doing good. Maybe one day you'll reach out. Maybe you won't. As us at Doctor Who don't ever expect you to. But hey, just a lifeline knowing that you're okay and you're alright would just add some clarity to the situation. Because you deserve to have something. Because you were a real one. But hey, back to the action as the stupid Soda clan dominating. Ripping through everybody. Is Johnny still dancing as he's a real one? Is Johnny dancing? Like I said, he's a real one. As that guy gets lit the fuck up and executed, as they're just mopping the floor with them, as we are really ending this on a good note for Soda after every other match that happened is wild. But that just proves we're not hypocrites, because we could have just skipped over this match and pretend like it doesn't exist because it makes the Soda look good. But that's not what this video is about, as we're just calling it as we see it. We're not going to sugarcoat things. We're choosing to end this on a better note. Because despite what Baja was to Doc in the end, regardless of everything that I have personally said on commentary during this episode, the Doctor himself respects Soda and what that clan meant at a period of time, and the people that he met through that clan, like a Jess, like a Johnny, like an Adam, like a Sierra Mist, like a CJ, like an Angel. People like that. Doc still honors and respects. The clan meant something to Doc at one point in the people he met. We're not going to discourage it, lie about it, make up excuses or anything, or make up stories. We don't hate Soda, though it was a shitty clan and on the bottom of the totem compared to other clans. That's a fact. Everybody in the community knew it. But still, Doc respects all the people, including Baja, despite what Baja feels, and despite the commentary as Baja just struck first and just was so two-faced about the situation, which led to everything getting to the point that it's at now, as Soda closes in on a 20-0, hopefully ended on a good note. And as we are gonna fast forward the situation, and Baja takes a guy out, and Soda wins 20-0. An achieving moment, as Johnny dominated more than anybody. Like I said, he's a real one. As we're ending Soda there. And Baja, if you're watching us at Doctor Who, just want you to know that you started this grudge a long time ago. And the Doctor does take it far, guilty. But you struck first, and the Doctor will keep on striking till the end of time, until he's bored. It didn't have to be like this, but you asked for it. You wanted it. And that's just what happened in the end. And that grudge that you're holding on to, it's your grudge. And the grudge is with you. And if you ever want peace, you know where to find me. But we all know you're never going to take it. So the Doctor will strike till the end of time. I'm Randal Spade. Till next time, burn!